The following podcast contains mature subject matter, adult themes, and may also contain profanity. You have been warned.
Hey, welcome back to The Absurd. I don't have the greatest voice like Rod does, but hey, you got me today.
Yeah.
This is where we talk about histories, mysteries, strange goings on.
Damn right.
All those weird things.
Yeah.
We talk about them.
Sometimes they're funny.
Sometimes they're funny.
Sometimes they're freaky.
Or frightening.
Ooh.
And hey, that's Rod.
Hi.
Hi, Rod.
Hi, Mel.
How are you?
I'm okay. And
You're
you?
Okay, great.
Good.
Great.
Yeah. That was Mel doing her first ever intro.
I wasn't very good at it.
Put your hands together if you think she did a good job.
Yay, Mel.
Yay, Mel. No, that was fine, dude. That was fine. Considering I said do it like 8 seconds before we started.
Okay.
Well, I didn't tell her to do it. I did ask her a couple of times if she wanted to.
Yeah.
And there was some pushback.
Anyways, here we are.
She done good.
We're back.
We are
Guess
back.
who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend.
No.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Okay.
Eminem's going to come from Detroit and beat your ass for
That's okay.
singing his song on our show.
I'd accept it.
Would you?
Yeah. I like me some Eminem.
Yeah.
I
Peanut,
do.
plain or peanut?
Oh, I don't like that kind of Eminem.
Really? Not at all?
Not really.
I like the peanut ones. The plain
Peanuts
ones
are definitely better.
plain ones are dull.
Yeah.
Smarties are way better than
100%.
plain M&Ms.
100%.
Chocolate. Hershey's chocolate is that Hershey's?
Garbage.
Yeah, Hershey's chocolate
Yes,
sucks.
it's garbage. Cadbury is where it's at.
100%. Word, yo.
We're going to Dollarama, right, to get some chocolate bars now?
I am out of chocolate. And I put somebody else onto those biscuits. What are they called again?
The Scotty
No,
things?
no. It's a yellow and purple pack. There's like 5 of them in a package. Anyway, I'll show you.
I don't know which ones you're talking
They're like Kit Kat-y things.
Oh, the pyramid ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Those things
Yes,
rock.
those are very good.
I haven't tried the sorbet yet you told me to buy.
So good.
I know. I was going to do it last night and I forgot.
Telling you, if you see the little cups, there's like 4 in a pack.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought there was like 2.
I think there's 4 in a pack. I could be wrong. No, maybe there is only 2. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But they're little cups of melted sorbet.
Melted?
Yeah, well, they're not in a freezer.
Oh, right.
At Dollarama.
Yeah,
So
true.
you get home, just throw them in the freezer.
Which I
and
did.
They are fantastic.
I think I got a lemon one. And I think the other one was pomegranate.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
The
looking forward
lemon.
to that.
I like the lemon one.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to it, eh?
They're very good. Addison keeps stealing them on me, so I have to hide them in our deep freezer. Not in the fridge freezer, because she'll
No.
find it.
Put them right in the bottom of the freezer.
Nope, she'll find it.
No, I know she could find it, but is she tall enough to reach in to grab it without
She may
falling
not.
in? Yeah,
Well, she gets her frozen corn and eats it.
Frozen corn?
Yeah.
What, like niblets? She eats frozen corn?
Yes.
Ew.
Yes.
Well,
she
I've never
loves
had it, actually. I like corn. I've just never thought about it.
Yeah, she loves it.
Well,
I mean, it's better than eating,
well,
chips or something.
100%.
So she's eating corn, but then she eats too much, and well,
No, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
But yeah, she'll go to the freezer and get a little bowl of frozen corn to eat.
Frozen corn.
Or peas. She likes
Ew.
the frozen. I know peas are disgusting.
That's the only vegetable I liked as a kid that I don't like now.
I've never liked them.
Like, I didn't mind them raw back in the day. Just pop open
Oh,
the pod.
right out of the
and-
pod? Yes.
But I don't know if I'm even about that anymore.
Oh,
I'd have to
I'd
try
have-
them again.
I'd have that.
But
But
they're a pain in the ass to eat.
disgusting.
Well,
They smell like dirt.
they grow in dirt.
Like they're gross.
Well, they don't
They're
literally
gross,
grow
okay? If you
in
guys
dirt.
eat peas, I'm sorry.
Do you like carrots?
Raw.
Yeah.
I prefer raw vegetables than cooked. Once you cook them, I just... I don't even want to know.
I just gave her a smile.
What was going through
And
your
that triggered
mind?
that response.
your smile. It was a different smile.
Was it? Yeah.
It was a smirk.
But I know I'm with you. Like, I generally like raw veggies over.
Yes, anytime.
And especially, when I was a kid, man, you boiled the hell out of vegetables.
Yes, and it was disgusting.
Yeah, very disgusting.
So Mom would put melted cheese on it.
Yeah, that's
like
the
she had
way.
a cheese sauce that she'd buy in these little packages.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was really good though.
Have you ever put your queso on vegetables?
I sure have.
I just thought of that now.
I sure have.
I kind of thought maybe I invented the idea.
Queso on like an egg sandwich too. Also fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm finally going to do a video this week involving queso.
Are you? I'll believe it when I see it.
And I'm going to do one regarding the beef fizz
Oh,
drink.
yes, the beef fizz. Did you make it yet?
No, I haven't yet.
No?
I haven't. I got to make ice. It's a real complicated process. Yeah.
You have to make ice?
Well, it doesn't just miraculously appear in
You
my...
could just go buy it. Or do you not have an ice cube tray?
Look, I don't need the fourth degree
No, you're
from
getting
you.
it. Do you not have an ice cube
Yes,
tray?
I have like 6 ice cube trays.
So what's the deal, yo?
I'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, not much business. Well, none really.
No.
We are gonna nip out afterwards for a little something to nosh because we've been hungry.
Yes.
It is wing night.
I can't wait.
I should try wings. I've heard good things about wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had wings in a long time, so
I
I'm
took,
looking forward.
the server Louisa.
Yes.
I took her a bag of those Lay's lime and sea salt chips.
Oh,
If you haven't had those, people, get them
also,
while you
Dollarama, you can get them. I
Yes.
don't know if Choppers has them, but
can.
I've only seen
sometimes.
them at Dollarama.
Freshco does sometimes, but they didn't last week. Oh man, they are fantastic.
Yes. So get your where the pyramid biscuit cookie things and your sherbet
We should
and your lime chips.
We should do an episode about Dollarama.
We probably could.
Good things to buy.
Yes.
But anyways, no, I was telling her about him. She's never had him. So I said, well, when do you work? She goes, well, usually Wednesdays. So that week I wasn't in, but last Wednesday I went in with my friend Catherine for dinner. Mm-hmm. And I remember to take her a bag, and she's like, comes to the door. She's like, hey. I'm like, here you go. She's like, what's this? And she goes, oh, the chips. I'm like, damn right. I said, you got to try them before I go. And she did. She loved them.
Yeah, they're very good.
They are very good.
Very good.
Yeah. So why don't we just spring right into action,
Let's
yo?
spring.
You got a story for us?
Yeah,
Is it scary? Is it about?
Let me find it.
Dogs.
No.
Okay.
No. Oh well, it's not scary, but it's a little odd. I mean, that's what we talk about.
Well, that's
right?
what we're about, eh?
That's what we're about.
That's right.
In 1950, an American photographer named Jack Brines, got lost in the Alps and needed a place to stay for the night. He entered a village and he saw something strange: an old man having tea with a mummy.
Like not his mummy. Like not his mother.
Like a mummy.
Wow. I didn't know they made that noise.
That might be more of a zombie, but...
Well, they're kind of related. I think they're cousins.
They
Zombies
probably
and
are.
mummies.
Yeah, so I'm going with my sound.
Why wouldn't you?
Back in the 14th century, the Black Plague hit Venzone, Italy, hard. Many people died, but there was not enough space to bury all the bodies. So the villagers placed 42 bodies in coffins and stored them in the basement of the St. Michael's Chapel, where they mummified naturally. No one knows for certain why these bodies became mummified, though speculation centers on the presence of limestone and certain fungi in the basement. But what is particularly interesting is not just that these mummies existed, but how the local townsfolk regarded them. Rather than being freaked out by these figures that would become horror movie staples, the townsfolk decided to celebrate the mummies as a connection to their own ancestry. 300 years later, in 1647, when the old chapel of St. Michael was being rebuilt, they had to move the coffins. But when they opened them, they found these said 42 bodies had turned into mummies. The residents thought that God had sent their forefathers to them to guard their village while they're still living. since they were unaware of the term mummy at the time. The mummies in the village were treated excellent. They were seen out around the village, sitting on steps, hanging out in gardens, and even in people's homes. And this custom persisted up until the 1950s. The townspeople had to value their mummies as their forefathers. At the time of de Braza, the number of mummies in Venzone was 42. Following the earthquake in 1976, the number of preserved mummies has dropped to only 15. The Venzone mummies date from a time between 1348 and 1881. The mummies were relocated to the upper chapel in 1845 from the cathedral crypt. A heritage of immeasurable anthropological. I'm going to keep going. Relevance for understanding the way of life of the people in earlier centuries is represented by 5 of them, which are currently on exhibit in the crypt of St. Michael's Baptistry.
Isn't the word crypt kind of creepy?
It is a very creepy word. Do you remember, like, Tales from the Crypt?
Of course I do.
That intro used to scare the living shit right out of me.
That
the skeleton.
The crypt keeper?
Yes, he scared me, man.
Do you have Tubi? Tubi?
Yeah.
There's a great collection of scary shorts called Tales from the Crypt, but it's not that. It predates that.
Okay.
It's British.
Okay.
I'm positive that's what it's called. And I remember seeing it at the drive-in as a kid, because back then parents were like, oh, whatever, they'll be fine. Never mind that, you went into like some sort of child PTSD from watching this movie.
Yes. Oh, yes, I still remember how freaked out he made me.
But this is like, almost 20 years, 15 years before that show.
Yeah.
So it has the exact same name and the same premise.
Okay.
But a better premise.
Okay.
A better reason as to why you're seeing these stories. And I'm pretty sure I saw it on there. Highly recommend.
Okay.
And you'll recognize a couple of stars in it. So, yeah, that's weird. So some of these mummies were then buried or whatever in the earthquake, and that's why the numbers.
Yeah, they lost a bunch of them, or they got wrecked, or whatever.
Right.
So there's a few that they still have at the cathedral on display. You can go and see them to this day.
Well, I just looked it up there. The word mummy comes from Arabic and Persian words.
Okay.
Because I wondered, English, it's kind of close to mommy, right? Which the two are absolutely not interchangeable.
Right.
Come to mummy. No.
No, my parents. My kids still love me.
Yeah, they're young.
Yeah.
You wait.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. But no, you wouldn't go running to your mummy. Maybe to your mommy.
Right.
But not with, the one wrapped in bandages going, or whatever it is, the noise you said they make. Right?
Yes.
But in England, the kids say mummy.
Yes.
Not mommy, like with a U.
M-U-M.
Yep. And they would say mummy.
Yeah. That's what my friend Sharon calls her mum. She calls her mum.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Instead of mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got?
That's a time, all right.
It's a time.
Well, we are going to go back in time, but not nearly so far.
Okay.
We're going to go back to 1916, 1917.
Okay.
So in the latter years of the First World War. So in the winter of 1617, a new illness suddenly appeared in Vienna and other cities and rapidly spread worldwide over the next 3 years.
COVID?
No, but you think you're being smart and cheeky. Remember, this is the exact same time as the Spanish flu, which killed tens of millions of people around the world.
Right.
And yeah, it was real. It wasn't a left-wing liberal conspiracy like people thought about COVID. Creeps. Earlier reports appeared throughout Europe as early as the winter of 1915, but communication about the disease was slow and chaotic given the varied manifestations of symptoms and difficulties disseminating information in wartime. It was officially recognized as a distinct disease in 1917. Some authors define the span of the outbreak as being from 1918 to 1930. Signs and symptoms. Disease was eventually named Encephalitis lethargica. Lethargica. Encephalitis lethargica, which is characterized by high fever, sore throat, headache, lethargy, double vision, delayed physical and mental response, sleep inversion, and catatonia.
Jeez.
In severe cases, patients may enter a coma-like state, a kinetic mutism. Patients may also experience abnormal eye movements. They would also experience Parkinson's-like symptoms, upper body weakness, muscular pains, tremors, neck rigidity, and behavioral changes, including psychoses. A vocal tic involving compulsive screaming is sometimes present.
Wow.
That sounds awesome.
That sounds great.
What are you screaming about? Approximately a third of the affected children experience change of behavior, with many of them becoming quote-unquote delinquents. Boys between the ages of 5 and 18 were the most affected. Symptoms include change of personality, restlessness, irregular sleeping habits, emotional instability, manifesting as irritability. Okay, so far I have all of these. Crying spells, and temper tantrums. I don't really do the latter. Including impulsivity and unpredictability, what Economo described as moral insanity.
Oh.
Wow, a lot of that going on right now. More extreme cases include aggression and shameless sexual activity.
Shameless sexual activity.
Yeah,
Go on.
I'm not against that. Children under the age of 5 suffered severe developmental delays. Delays were also present in children between 5 and 14 years of age, even though the claims are controversial. It is estimated that 25 to 90% of adults also suffered from psychological problems, including hysterica. Oh my God, I just made up a word.
Hysterica?
Shut your face. It is estimated that 25 to 90% of adults also suffered from psychological problems, including hysteria and abnormal behavior and movement. A large minority of patients described having bradyphrenia. I have no idea what that is. Must be something to do with the Brady family.
Must be.
Here's
Sounds
the
like
story of a lovely lady. Neurologist Konstantin von Economo published a paper in April 1917 describing some of the cases he encountered in the winter months of that year. These patients, despite varying diagnoses, had a similar pattern of symptoms, which led him to suggest a novel disease which he called encephalitis lethargica. In France, physician Jean-René Cruchet was experiencing something similar, and he published his findings within a few days. After these two, many more reports began being released about the disease, starting in Europe before moving around the globe. Until Konstantin van Economo identified a unique pattern of damage among the brains of deceased patients and introduced the unifying name encephalitis lethargica, reports of the protein disease came in under a range of names: botulism, toxic ophthalmologia, epidemic stupor, epidemic lethargic encephalitis. I'm not doing this because I can't read all these and some of them are unpronounceable. But another name was acute dementia. Just 10 days before von Economo's breakthrough in Vienna, Jean-René Cruchet described 40 cases of... Are you checking out your hair?
Yeah.
Instead of listening to me?
I'm checking out your... I'm listening to you.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm checking out my hair. Totally busted.
God. The number of people infected during the 10 years of the pandemic is unknown, but it is estimated that more than 1 million people contracted the disease, which directly caused more than 500,000 deaths. Encephalitis lethargica assumed its most virulent from between October 1918 and January 1919. In the U.S., the epidemic peaked from 1920 to 24, and it is estimated that as many as 1 million people were diagnosed with the disease. The pandemic disappeared in 1927 as abruptly and mysteriously as it first appeared. The Great Encephalitis pandemic coincided with the 1918 influenza pandemic, and the influenza virus likely potentiated the effects of the causative agent of the encephalitis of lurid resistance to it in a catastrophic way. So a lot of people were weakened by influenza, by the Spanish flu, which opened the door for them to get this disease as well.
Yeah.
So many survivors of the 1915 to 27 pandemic seemed to make a complete recovery and return to their normal lives. However, the majority of survivors subsequently developed neurological or psychiatric disorders, often after years or decades of seemingly perfect health. Post-encephalitic syndromes varied widely. Sometimes they proceeded rapidly, leading to profound disability or death. Sometimes very slowly, and sometimes they progressed to a certain point and then stayed at this point for years or decades. And sometimes following their initial onslaught, they remitted and disappeared. It is also known to cause post-encephalitic Parkinsonism. Though often thought of as a disease of the past, it is still seen in occasional cases today. Though it used to be believed that it was connected to the Spanish flu epidemic, modern research provides arguments against this claim. Some studies have explored its origins as an autoimmune response, but the causes of encephalitis lethargica are unknown. So it killed 1 in 2 people who got it.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a very high
that's
mortality
a lot.
rate.
Yikes.
That's be at least, well, probably about the same as like Ebola. And it did a number on people. Like some people would just stand there immobilized in the street. Like
Jesus.
with their mouth. Some of the pictures are hideous.
Yeah, I bet.
Like, cause I'm gonna do a rendition of it for you. Okay.
Should I get the video out? That's great. That's fantastic.
You like that? Was it scary? Was it kind of scary?
You were like dead, yes.
No, they weren't dead.
Well,
They would just be standing there,
yes.
asleep, and you couldn't wake them up.
That's crazy.
So you've heard of locked-in syndrome?
I've heard of that. Yeah.
So in that one, you have no physical abilities.
Right.
You can't move.
Like your whole body feels paralyzed.
Right. But you'll also be giving off, somebody's unfamiliar with it. You look dead. Or you would have a heart rate, but you look like you're in a deep comatose state. You're not. You're completely aware of the people around you. You can hear them. You can understand them. But you cannot even move your eyes to indicate that you're in there. This is like that, except you're not conscious.
Jeez.
So what would you think might happen on occasion if somebody wasn't moving, appeared dead, they were buried?
They were what?
Buried.
Oh, God.
Right. They would have thought, man,
gosh.
they're dead.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And remember, we touched on this before.
Yes.
And the most frightening, terrifying thing to me.
I can't even.
I'm going to do it.
Let my mind go there.
I'm going to do it to you. How back in not anymore. Oh God, I hope not. But they would sometimes find scratch marks on the inside of coffin. I'm not kidding.
How awful.
Oh,
I can't. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I went there.
You went there. You should. Yeah, it's good for it. It's a good mental exercise.
No, it's not.
So yeah, that's the Encephalitis lethargica, otherwise known as sleeping sickness.
Yeah, I don't want that.
No, you don't want that. But especially messed up that you can recover and decades later get hit by the effects of it. And I know that happened in some cases of COVID, too.
Yeah.
Long-term COVID. You know, we're like, okay, I'm better. And all of a sudden, like, I don't think they make that note. They might, but I don't know.
You never know.
Hey, what do you got? You got something?
I got one about sleep, too.
No way.
I do, eh?
God, I love sleep.
Yeah.
I'm already, the highlight of my day is going to bed.
I love bed.
Oh, don't even get me started.
It's so great. I like to read, and that's like one of my favorite places to go read. Well, my porch is pretty close.
But you know what? The past week, I've been going to bed at like 9:30.
Yeah.
Not going to sleep, but lying there reading on my phone, listening to other podcasts. Mm-hmm. I love it because I'll be sitting here. I'm like, man, I don't really want to watch TV.
Yep.
There's nothing outside for me.
There's nothing outside for me.
Yeah, it's a bit of a borrow from Kramer from Seinfeld, but
sometimes I just want to go lay down.
Word.
I just want to stretch out.
To the choir, sister.
I mean, you live alone, but I like to be able to go to bed just to get away from people.
I live alone. Yeah, with nobody else.
Did you just make that up?
Actually, it's I Drink Alone by, what's his name? George Thorogood.
Oh.
But I changed it.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, can I go now?
Yes, please. Hurry. What's the holdup?
A U.S. man who stayed awake for a marathon 264 hours or 11 days has revealed the significant toll the exercise took on him.
That's stupid.
In 1963, Randy Gardner, then only 17 years old, decided to stay up for a record length of time after making a pact with two of his friends.
By the way, is this a person or a snake?
Because it's a gardener?
Yeah. Okay, sorry, go on.
Determined to break the record, which until then was held by Honolulu DJ Tom Rounds.
Oh, I thought you meant that was his name. No way.
Who went 260 hours without sleeping.
Oh, God.
The friends headed to the 10th annual Greater San Diego Science Fair. For years and years, I've just hibernated. I don't know why I agreed to talk, said Mr. Gardner in a video posted to the Guinness World Records YouTube account. Mr. Gardner was joined by Bruce McAllister and Joe Maricino, who had the responsibility to keep their friend awake throughout the campaign. They also administered a set of 20 tests every 6 hours to Mr. Gardner to assess his mental state. Following 3 days of no sleep, Mr. Gardner started experiencing concentration issues and short-term memory loss. About the fourth or fifth day, I was like, are you kidding me? This is hard.
Oh, bad.
By then, it had gotten out to the newspapers, and the wire services picked it up, and it was too late. I couldn't back out now, Mr. Gardner said. With the experiment's popularity soaring, William Dement, a sleep researcher at Stanford University, decided to join the boys for the last 3 days, keeping close records of his physical and mental state. Mr. Dermott, who would later be named the father of sleep science, pushed Mr. Gardner to the edge. He drove the boy around in a car with the radio on full blast and challenged him to games of pinball. Surprisingly, Mr. Gardner managed to win the match despite having gone 10 days without sleep at that point. By the end of the experience, sleep deprivation had taken a massive toll on Mr. Gardner's cognitive ability. He reportedly experienced moodiness, concentration issues, and short-term memory loss, as well as paranoia and even hallucinations. After breaking the record, Mr. Gardner slept for 14 hours and 45 minutes, with Dr. Dement and his team analyzing his brainwaves, heart rate, blood pressure, and other psychological markers. While the teen initially managed to return to normal sleep schedule, Mr. Gardner later revealed that he suffered from decades of unbearable insomnia. He blamed it all on his long bout without sleep as a teen. This record has since been broken multiple times. However, in 1997, the Guinness Book World Records stopped accepting new attempts for safety reasons.
I thought they might.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can really undo yourself mentally. You could have a psychotic break.
Oh,
you know.
easy.
Yeah.
Well, even like if you don't get enough sleep one night.
Yeah.
And say you only got like 4 hours of sleep. For me, that would be horrible because I get my 8 hours almost every night.
Lucky, dude.
And if I don't get enough, I'm cranky, I'm irritable, I can't think straight. That's kind of a normal day.
So basically, you've never gotten a good night's sleep as long as I've known you.
Yes.
No, just kidding.
Yes.
Yeah, like that's risky, man.
It is risky.
Yeah, 11 days. You would be pushed. Yeah.
Like, there's no, like, yeah, I don't know.
And he didn't do it with any sort of medication or anything either, eh? To keep himself awake.
No, it didn't have it in this story, but I did read he had cokes. He's had a few cokes throughout the day to help him.
Oh, like
like
Coca-Cola?
not like, you know.
Yeah, I thought you meant bumps. Like, okay, so he,
No, like
Okay.
Coca-Cola. But that
wouldn't do much.
That's it. That was all he had as any sort of stimulant.
Like, that's less caffeine than coffee. Like half as much.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Nope. No,
Not
thank you.
interested.
I like my sleep. I love my sleep.
Yeah, I'd be a basket case. I'd
Like-
be the basket case that other basket cases call a basket case if I tried that. Yeah,
I remember doing, like, you know, back in the day, you go to the club or something and being up, getting home at, 9, 10, 11 in the morning because
Yep.
she had to go for breakfast first.
Yep.
And just like everything just starts to shut down and I get delirious. And I laugh at everything anyways, but I laugh even more.
But of course you laugh at the stuff I say because I'm genuinely funny, right, Mel?
I'm sorry, what? Did you say something?
Yeah, as you're about to take a sip of the last beer I have that I gave you. Cheeky sod. You know what?
What?
I'm going to give you a story.
Give me a
But
story.
this is a happy story.
Okay.
Very happy. Seriously. Stop looking at your hair. I know you're not. What are you doing? I'm going to power up. No, use this. Because I don't think that does anything.
It's doing stuff.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know what it's plugged into.
Me
Oh,
neither.
it's your thing.
No, it doesn't.
This.
Oh, right. Yeah, you can use that. You can plug into this. This will go faster. Okay.
Sounded very
All right. So this is a happy story.
Okay.
Okay. 8 babies have been born in the UK using genetic material from 3 people in order to prevent devastating and often fatal conditions, doctors say. The method, pioneered by UK scientists, combined the egg and sperm from a mom and from a mum and a dad with a second egg from a donor woman. Got that? 2 eggs, 1 sperm.
Got it. Yep.
The technique has been legal here for a decade, but we now have the first proof it is leading to children born free of incurable mitochondrial disease. These conditions are normally passed from mother to child, starving the body of energy. This can cause severe disability, and some babies die within days of being born. Couples know they are at risk if previous children, family members, or the mother has been affected. Children born through the 3-person technique inherit most of their DNA, their genetic blueprint, from their parents, but they also get a tiny amount, about 0.1%, from the second woman. This is a change that is passed down the generations. None of the families who have been through the process are speaking publicly to prevent their privacy, but have issued anonymous statements through the Newcastle Fertility Centre where the procedures took place. After years of uncertainty, this treatment gave us hope, and then it gave us our baby, said the mother of a baby girl. We look at them now, full of life and possibility, and we're overwhelmed with gratitude, the mother of a baby boy added. Thanks to this incredible advancement and the support we received, our little family is complete. The emotional burden of mitochondrial disease has been lifted, and in its place is hope, joy, and deep gratitude. Mitochondria are tiny structures inside nearly every one of our cells. They are the reason we breathe, as they use oxygen to convert food into the form of energy our body uses as fuel. Detective mitochondria can leave the body with insufficient energy to keep the heart beating, as well as causing brain damage, seizures, blindness, muscle weakness, and organ failure. About 1 in 5,000 babies are born with mitochondrial disease. The team in Newcastle anticipate there is demand for 20 to 30 babies born through the 3-person method each year. Some parents have faced the agony of having multiple children die from these diseases. Mitochondria are passed down only from mother to child, so this pioneering fertility technique uses both parents and a woman who donates her healthy mitochondria. The science was developed more than a decade ago in Newcastle University and the Newcastle upon Tyne Hospitals Foundation, and a specialist service opened within the NHS, that's the National Health Service, like our OHIP, in 2017. The eggs from both the mother and the donor are fertilized in the lab with the dad's sperm. The embryos develop until the DNA from the sperm and egg form a pair of structures called the pronuclei. These contain the blueprints for building the human body, such as hair, color, and height. The pronuclei are removed from both embryos, and the parent's DNA is put inside the embryo packed with healthy mitochondria. The resulting child is genetically related to their parents, but should be free from mitochondrial disease. A pair of reports in the New England Journal of Medicine showed 22 families have gone through the process. It led to 4 boys and 4 girls, including 1 pair of twins and 1 ongoing pregnancy. To see the relief and joy in the faces of the parents of these babies after such a long wait and fear of consequences, it's brilliant to be able to see these babies alive, thriving, and developing normally. Professor Bobby McFarland. Hey, isn't that the guy who did Don't Worry, Be Happy? Oh, wait. You know what song I mean?
Yeah.
What was that guy's? No, it's not, but it's close to that. Anyway, Bobby McFarland, director of the NHS Highly Specialized Services for Rare Mitochondrial Disease, told the BBC, all of the babies were born free of mitochondrial disease and met their expected developmental milestones.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Science is cool.
It is cool, and I don't want to hear... That was weird. I don't really like. I hate when people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't play God, man." Really? Well, where do you draw the line?
I know.
Don't take aspirin.
Right.
How do you know God doesn't want you to suffer from a fever?
That's right.
I remember. Don't ask me to quote which verse it is, but I also remember, "The Lord helps those who help themselves."
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't, for one, like as you know, I am an atheist, but if there is a God, why would he give us the knowledge and the ability to create such science if we weren't supposed to use it?
Yep, I agree.
And leaving your child to suffer because you think that's what God wants?
Yeah.
You're shit.
Yeah.
You're garbage.
Yeah.
So I thought that was awesome news.
Yeah.
I could have read more about the CRISPR technology that they're using to do the genetic work.
Like a big air fryer? You put the
Not
babies
that,
in the air
yeah,
fryer?
there's no
Crisp.
E after the P. God, I swear, help me. Help me. If you're listening to this, please help me. Yes, but I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's
cool. If we can use science to eliminate suffering, you have a daughter who's challenged, and I'm sure that given your options, you would rather that she wasn't challenged.
Right. Sure.
Of course.
Yep.
People are like, well, I love her the way she... Of course you do.
Of course I do.
Of course you... And you bloody well should.
Yeah.
But you'd rather her have a better life.
Sure. Yep.
So,
Yep.
So stuff like this, man, we're heading there. You wait and see, yo.
Awesome.
You like that story?
I do like
Did it
that
leave
story.
you feeling good?
I like a good baby story.
Yeah, a good... How about a bad baby story?
Well, those are good too.
Like the baby, I don't know, like
Baby
pulled all the
peaches.
dishes out of the cupboard and smashed them.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a
no.
bad baby.
No, that'd be a bad baby.
You bad baby. If a baby could do that, though, that'd be terrifying.
Yeah, it would be.
Because how did it get up on the countertop? Evil baby. There aren't enough movies with evil babies.
There should be more.
I think there should. Yeah, so I think those were good stories. I had 2 kind of medical health stories. I like medicine. I find it quite fascinating.
It is, yep.
I
agree with you.
I just wish I could pronounce more of the words.
There's a lot of big words.
Yeah.
I struggle with normal big words.
Yeah, I was picking up on that. It's dog. It rhymes with log.
Oh, shut
or hog.
up.
Bog.
Uh-huh.
Cog.
Sure. Yeah.
Fog.
Yeah, get out of here. Hey, do you got some stuff to tell people?
Nope.
I think you do.
Oh, yeah. You're not going to do it?
You're doing it.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot.
It's backwards day.
I know it is backwards. It's Bizarro Day. Yeah, what she said. You're obviously listening to us, so, keep on. Please, keep on listening. But spread the word. Go out in the street and spread the word.
Yeah, just yell it.
Tell them about the absurd.
Yeah.
You should listen.
Yeah.
And if you are listening, which I hope you are, give us a review, please, on Spotify or wherever it is that you listen. And a review would be fantastic. But if you can't do that, even a little 5-star.
Yeah.
Notice
Take
how
your
I said
friends'
5.
phones and family
just add them.
phones. Just go, just add them and go on to Spotify and rate us from their phones. That'd be great.
Did you ever use BlackBerry Messenger, like BBM?
Yes.
Yeah, I loved it.
I did too.
I still use it. Well, that's how you and I chat. But remember how you could put your... we use Facebook Messenger, sorry.
Yes.
But do you remember how you could have a status at the top as to what you were doing?
Yeah.
I did this, actually. I'm going to take a moment, actually, to say hi to our mutual friend, Phil, who's up by Sault Ste. Marie, which is where he lives.
Phil.
Hello, Phil. But the one time at bingo, he had a question about his phone. I'm like, well, let me have a look, and I'll fix it. And I went on, and I did it. I did what he asked. But then I went to his his BlackBerry Messenger, and I changed his status to pooping.
It's so juvenile.
But it's so funny.
So funny.
And then he started getting messages from people like, dude, TMI.
And the fact that you did that to Phil.
Yeah, because...
Oh, Phil.
But it was awesome, though.
That's great.
And it wasn't... I saw somebody else had done it to a guy I know. I'm like, that's hilarious. I'm going to do that the first second I get. And Phil was it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Anywho, thanks again, everyone, for coming by and listening. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
And we really appreciate any of the feedback and the likes and comments that we get on our socials, on Facebook, Insta, and TikTok. We're a little over a year into this, but it's always a learning thing, man.
Yep.
So please keep that up. We really do appreciate it.
Yes, for sure.
And so in the meantime, until next episode, please take care of yourselves and one another.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Bye. Yeah.
Wow.
The Absurd Podcast is written, produced, and recorded by Rod and Mel. Music by Audionautics.com.